I would now proceed to announce the start of the SMP to everybody, telling them that there is no grace period this SMP, and this is season 3 of the SMP. Everybody having fun, yelling, talking over this, but then I would proceed to tell everybody this is now the start, and everybody would run off in different directions. I would then head towards a cave to loot up. So at this point in time, I went and started mining for iron to get gear, because this was the start of the SMP. We just now run away from spawn. The most important thing really was just me trying to gear up. I was right next to Baka because I saw Baka was coming into the mines. I was trying to get as much iron as I could because started SMP and everybody was killing each other and looting. I would then run into Baka into the mines. We were all in a VC and it was called. We were trying to make a group called the Replenishers, but the group would not last very long, as you'll see later on into this video. I started trying to get ores and as much as possible. And what I mean by the group won't last very long is that it won't last very long for me and Ant, because we proceeded to betray them very soon into the video. I would then encase myself in here to make some food and smelt some of the iron that I got to make gear. I would end up making a chest plate because that was the best thing that I could really make, and I made a shield, which would come in handy with all the mobs that are spawning since it's nighttime. I would proceed to join back a call with the replenishers, and we would talk about what we were planning for the future of this SMP. I would mainly focus on just what they are planning and to see if I wanted to tag them on for it. I hopped out of the VC with the replenishers and hopped to VC with Ant, which we would then talk about leaving the replenishers, because there was a lot of people in there. We didn't think there'd be that many people in the group, and we wanted to keep it small. So we planned on betraying them. We end up betraying them much early on into the server. I would then go deeper into the cave to try to find more iron and a little more. I would try to find more items. But as you can see here, I went into zombies. But I found a lot of iron in the process of those zombies. There is a lot of mobs in this cave, and I didn't have many torches or loot, but the main thing keeping me alive here was my shield and my iron chest plate. I would now proceed to go even deeper down the cave in the search of more iron, hopefully diamonds that are not too far down. And I scavenge around for a little bit, trying to find as much loot as I can, and I decided to go even deeper into the cave. As you can see, I'm very low here, so I encase myself as much as I can to smell some of the food that I had in my inventory. At this point, I'm very deep into the cave. I don't know how far away I am from the top, but at this point, We're a little bit farther into the SMP where I have already met up with Ant. Then proceed to get out of my hidey hole and my search for more iron and light up the cave as I go. I run into some skeletons, which was what I deal with pretty quickly. And I would start talking to Ant about getting out of the cave. Because I've been in the cave for the majority of the time, just fetching iron for myself, and Ant because he requested me to. At this point, this is where we switch over to where I'm now leaving the cave to meet up with Ant. Because I've been in the cave for long enough and I think I've collected enough iron and I'm fully geared. I started looking around for his name tag because I know I'm not too far away from him. And while I was in the caves, he was working on the base mainly. Then I finally find him. He does not have much gear, but he's worked on the majority of the base. This is where we just talk and nothing much happens here. We talk about the interior of the base, and I talk about my plans on making my casino. My casino plays a big plan of what I plan to do on this server. I plan to make a giant tower, which will be a casino. Casino will proceed of games and fun stuff to do. I'll mainly just try to be making money. We then proceed to also talk about spawn and how it's not too well built. I say that I plan to make a starting shop at spawn that is just mainly a food shop, and it's a quick way to get money and to sell the food with everybody else. We now switch over to the main part of the video, where I've run into our friends Nugget and Curiosity. They're pretty out good. We talk about a chat with them, and everything seems noble. They leave the call, talk to each other. We're just staying by circling them, waiting for them to join the call back, and Curiosity leaves and joins the game back because he said he was having lag problems. And talk, and my friend Ant does something curious. He tells him to hop in a hole. I just follow his lead, and he encases them, and they start to dig down. So we start chasing after them. And I did forget to bring a pickaxe with me because I didn't think we were gonna find them. We found them very early, so I just follow him. I'll do my side, dig back to the top because there's nothing much I could do. Cassie proceeds to leave and join me again back because he's still having that problem. He then Ant proceeds to trap their spawn because I see Nugget. I proceed to kill him because that's what Ant told me to do, and they're pretty all geared. And I just did it because I felt like it. I then proceeded to let Nugget get his gear back because Nugget was cool. I only did that because I was trolling. We then proceed on to where me and Ant had done enough, and we were pretty much about to leave the base. And we say our final goodbyes to Nugget. I spit on Nugget because I thought it'd be funny. Chelsea proceeds to drown because he was still lagging. Now we hop on our boat, prepared to leave and go back to our base because we want to do some upgrades on it. But we ended up coming back to Nugget's base because he forgot the card to our base. And we see Nugget about to be killed by a zombie, so we save him. Then we're on our way to spawn because I wanted to start building my base for spawn. Nugget says hi again, and we say bye. Nugget proceeds to say bye bye. Now we're on our way to head to spawn, and then something interesting happened. Nugget proceeds to say, "Wait, Ant." So Ant comes back, which is where everything proceeds to go wrong. I then stay back and proceed to chill, because I didn't really need much. But I head back because I wanted to get a little bit more XP levels from the mob down nearby. I come back, it's just Ant and Nugget, and they're running around, messing with each other. From the sudden cut is because there isn't really anything going on. And Curiosity was trying to kill Ant. For some reason, they kept running around chasing each other. And I still not to this point. Ant kills Curiosity, where the whole problem started with us having to hold Nugget hostage. We then proceed to leave because there's nothing else to do, and then Ant does one of the most stupid things he can do. He tells them that he's on 2 hearts, but then Curiosity would come behind us while I was getting food because he said he was low, and Curiosity would then proceed to kill him and put on his gear. I chased down Curiosity trying to kill him, but he would then proceed to log a little bit after I'm about to get him. But then tell Nugget to tell his teammate to join the game back, cause I needed my Ant's loot back, cause that was uncalled for. Well, of course it wasn't really uncalled for, cause Ant killed Curiosity. So I then proceed to bargain with Nugget, trying to give him some cigarette, which I was calling cocaine. I then proceeded to trap Nugget inside this black terracotta cage because, well, there was nothing else, and I wanted to get my loot back, so I was starting to kill Nugget for the loot. Try to, devise a plan to get him to come back instead of this, so I can just get my teammates loot back. He would say no, and he would just spam rejoin and leave, because he knew I wouldn't be able to make it to him in time to kill him. Then for a good about another 3-5 minutes, we're sitting there arguing with each other, trying to get him to come back. I would then proceed to leave and go to another call to discuss with Nugget alone without his teammate, to try to get him, just get a teammate to come back, and I would try to promise I would not kill him. But of course, that would not work, and Ant finally made it back, hoping to get his loot. Craft a stone pickaxe because I didn't have one on me. I would then proceed to give Ant the stuff back that Curiosity did not pick up. And he moved away from it. We then keep on discussing with Nugget to try to get his teammate to come back because his teammate left the call. And Nugget was talking to him meanwhile while we were trying to get him to come back. So we're discussing with Nugget until I finally get fed up and I decided that I'm gonna spawn trap where he fell down. I tell Ant that he's telling him what we're saying, plus he's muted. Because Nugget muted, and yes, he joined back because he thought it was safe. I then spawn trap where he was, because I thought it'd be the easiest way to get to him. Of course, my spawn trap did not work very well, and he would end up just falling right through it next time he joined in. I would then threaten PLC with the point of I'm just gonna kill his teammate if he does not come back. And he wouldn't. I had to tell Ant again that Nigga is telling him what we're saying, because things are not going out well. Of course, I said I wouldn't kill him if he comes back, which I was indeed lying. Made it this far into the video, so why not like and subscribe? That'd be pretty appreciated. And if you can, share the video to your friends, because it very much helped me out. I'm a small time YouTuber and streamer. Check out my stream, my Twitch, Valorant. Link in the description. PRC says that he will come back and drop other loot if we move away from him. Which then he proceeds to walk towards me, which he says, nah, why you trying to kill me? I then move away from him to just get away so I wasn't causing any problems with him giving back the loot. He proceeds to walk right in towards me and leave the game again. So I move even further away, but this time I had malicious plans. I dig down to the ground, waiting for him to come back, so next time I can just kill him. Because he has replay mode and he was just seeing where we were. Right from him to drop the loot, hiding behind the mountains, to come back, pick up the loot, and he would then proceed to ask for the loot that was his back, which wasn't much, so I just proceeded to give it back, as you will see. He gave me a little bit of his loot back. Me and him and then talk, and I'll just be like, you didn't have to do all that. Also, guys, you don't see how long this was. It was really a 35-minute long clip of us sitting there negotiating, trying to get Ant's loot back, which really we could have gotten his iron armor back. But I was mad because he took his loot back. We then proceeded to argue, and I just kill him because he made me waste all that time for nothing. I would then head back to Ant, give him his loot, and we proceed home. But first, proceeded to free Nugget. But guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys liked the video, and I will be making another one soon. Thank you. Enjoy.